Okay. This is game 1 of week 2 for tier 2 Oasis. We've got Cosmic Dawn and Sea11.
Now arriving at Ilios.
Cosmic Dawn unfortunately did not win their last game, but maybe they can take this one from Sea11. If not, Sea11's got a pretty good lead for the season.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. We have Sea11 here. I am, by the way, the caster for tonight, the BX Hunter, usually with my boy Brow Daddy, but we're switching it up. I do have my other teammate here, Cat from Texas, noted overcooked pro. As she said, Cosmic Dawn did come in with a loss. Meanwhile, on the other side, we do have Sea11, obviously making the jump this season from Tier 3 to Tier 2. They do have a couple of other pickups, but they're able to get a massive win over Blix Renegades 3-1 to start off their Tier 2 season. So they're looking to go on a big roll here, just like they normally do in Tier 3, and get another winning streak going. And then, like Kat was saying, Cosmic Dawn trying to get their first win of the season. As we see the lineups coming in on each side, it's looking like Sea11's just going to go with a classic brawl, while KD is going with some hog and ball torture, maybe. It looks like they are with the pharmacy as well. So we'll see how. I think Corrin may need to switch over to the. Oof, yeah, maybe switch over to the D.Va.
Man. Sea11's pushing through the little room in the middle, but I swear Super Ninja's gonna pick them off as soon as they peek out there.
It's a nice bubble to stop the hook, as they're gonna try to play out a cage, but that's just really gonna allow Cosmic Dawn to just take the point control. There's not much they can really do to contest Super Ninja on the fair right now, especially with Josh going down pretty early to start that fight. And they're just really gonna chase them all the way back into spawn here. Yeah, and just like I thought, I think Korean was going to definitely need to switch over onto the D.Va here. Just give some sort of contest over onto Super Ninja.
Taking that same route. Oh no, they're going up top this time.
Oh, they get a couple of picks on them.
Scary high ground to be on with that Pharah in there, though.
Richard tried to hold hard against this dive coming in from... And there it is, there's the opening pick. Korean does get the pick onto Super Ninja. That's going to be a lot of the damage output, and he's going to be able to get the rest of the picks as well.
My goodness, what a successful rotation from Sea11. I really thought that they were just going to get pressured there.
Yeah, that was a really nice, like I said, the first switch, and they were able to just get that pick over onto Super Ninja after holding off on that high ground. Finally get the pick, and then they push in, but they are going to come into several ults, including that barrage. But Dr. Dropper goes down early to the window from Zip. It's a nice early window just to stop the fight before it even gets going.
They're definitely focusing super on the Pharah now. Richard's trying to get these fire strikes on him.
I still wonder what the purpose of the tanks or crossover being on the Hog instead of something like a D.Va, or just anything that can help out with the Wrecking Ball. Oh, it's a big shatter from Richard.
I think we usually see Cross on main tank, so I'm interested to see him play an off tank anyway. He is, of course, an ex-team member of mine from my old Tier 3 team.
Yeah.
Sometimes he is just an absolute monster on the Rhine. I'm really shocked to see him not trying to go up against Richard here.
Yeah, I mean, they try to push in there, and the Brawl comp is just on the side of Sea11. They're going to win that fight inside. They ults try to go off, and they try to get something going there, and I do think they need to switch, and you do see Super Ninja switch over to the Soldier, just trying to get more span damage in there, try to get onto the point.
Ziptail's really doing an excellent job keeping Sea11 up here.
Yeah, Zip is one of the best supports last season, and they're going to try to brawl in there again. Do get the pick up the Brava. Oh, he gets the stick.
Cross is getting it now. There goes Corrin. Can they hold it?
It's going to be coming up against 6 ults on the side of Sea11 here. They just need to win one fight. That's going to be a tough task for Crossfire with his whole hog. He's probably going to need to pop it early here to get something. They're going to take that high ground push again once. Try to give probably Josh an angle to get some picks up top there.
That Rhine shield. They're about to have soldiers visor.
Nice.
Nimward's a little early there. It's pretty even. Some good mines on point. They got the visor out. Deer's just skating around. Oh my goodness.
That's so big from Kosmic Dawn, able to withstand so many ults. You send 5 ults on the side of C11, and Throbber and Super Ninja are able to build up theirs and win the fight of having the last ults going. That was such a big play. They're going to come into a 99-89 situation.
Charging straight through. They might have touch with this Tracer.
Stop him. Richard gets onto the point. The biggie from Goran.
Disco's got the call out now. Cross is trying to blast him right off the side of the map. My goodness. Tracer's still in.
Wow, they actually take that point.
God.
That was a really impressive hold, in my opinion, coming against all of those ults from C11. Just able to withstand and get the ults, and then Super Ninja kind of just gets a couple of picks on the end fight as well.
Ready for battle.
I think Super Ninja, honestly, both of the DPS here for Cosmic Dawn are pretty dangerous when they're not kept in check.
Yeah, you usually don't see Kanad. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know it was Tenchi before. I'm blanking at everyone's. The BattleNet is messing me up so much.
Tenchi. I think it might be Canada. I'm not sure.
If we're mispronouncing it, let us know afterwards. But yeah, he's putting in a lot of pressure as well.
In match chat, so we know if you're watching the stream right now.
Capture the objective.
Some odd comps coming out on both sides. We are going to see the Wrecking
Both
Ball
got the
though from
fallout
both of
now,
them.
yeah.
Different things. You don't usually see the Lucio Mercy, or it's not ideal in my
Richard's
opinion.
almost dead already. My God.
Oh, it's a nice hook.
That's a good focus from Cosmic Dawn there.
Yeah, that was very clean from them.
I think that's the team fight there already. The
The
pretty
objective is now active.
pretty strong open there.
It looks like Deer's actually going to make a switch. I wonder if we're going to get a couple of other switches. I do like the Zenyatta more at the Wrecking Ball in terms of team comp. Oh, they're going to try to punish Cross in there. See if he gets out. He does. Oh, but Kanan does not.
Oh my goodness. How did Richard get out of there?
I thought he was about to fall to the ground, but that's
Kyle
why.
tried right to the bottom of the well.
Hello. Hoi. Hello.
We're really
That's why he
flipping
is better than me. I
in
have
favor
no
of
problems
C11
with
here.
admitting that. He is an insane player, one of the best Wrecking Ball players I've ever had to play against. So
I was almost speechless there. That
Nice.
happened almost too fast to even comprehend.
yeah, those are nice quick switches from them. They're able to get the early picks and just capitalize on all the discords and new pressure that they're able to put out. They're gonna have to keep an eye on him though. He is the person to drop, and there it is. Oh my God, dear.
This is potentially a big visor from.
They're gonna play in the cage on there. J Money gets hooked and then whole hogged away, but he actually ends up living. Cross ends up getting zipped. This is still going in the way of C11. They are getting the picks. But Throbber, I believe, is in the back line.
Richard is doing everything he can to keep Cosmic Dawn from getting a single ounce of footing against this.
Yeah,
team
they're,
fight
they're
right
not
now.
even to get like an actual like fight together. And I know that with the Wrecking Ball, it's a little bit different. But Richard is just causing so much havoc and creating so much space with it. Meanwhile, Throbber's still in the back. He has mines, and there they come. Gear's gonna ulta clear them. Oh, Throbber's stuck in the hole.
Oh, Corrin gets super with the flux.
All the mines.
Big mines, my goodness, brother.
Gotta get Kitty
Kitty
out
with
of
the
her
pull
ult.
here. I'm trying to get Richard after a point. I don't know if it's gonna work out too well. Oh my goodness, Corin is going crazy on this Sogum right now.
They're gonna walk them back and just try to get one final fight together. As Thwabber's even gonna switch over into the D, but they're just gonna try to straight brawl this against them. Oh, he gets the big pick onto J Money.
Cross on Ryan, pins no one. Unfortunately, Reflex gets no one with the new.
That's a lot of the wholesome space, but
This could
here
really
comes
be
Richard's
anybody's
ult.
fight right now.
Cross just getting rid of his shield to destroy it.
Zip gets the res on Reflex. Dr. Throbber's trying everything he can do to contest this point.
They're gonna get their spawns back. Cross actually, yeah, he's gonna stick on the Rhine here. Try to get back in. And Disco gets the boop onto Corn. That's gonna be big. Corn's been a big part of this fight for them.
He's got the disc on the. Oh my goodness, where's that dude even coming from?
This is so back and forth, and they will get the fight, but then
I can't even focus on anything to even. Oh my goodness, everything's happening.
Oh, poor
everywhere.
Zip.
Gets solo shattered. That's really unfortunate.
Oh, and Reflex
Oh my
Cross.
goodness, see that's the Cross I know.
Cross able to get the 3K there and really stop the fight and really hold it for them. They're gonna have some points. I honestly really want to give a lot of credit to Ganad on the Torb there. Kind of just stayed alive for a long time
during
with
that
it.
whole team fight.
Yeah, give them at least something
Build
on there.
4, let's see how it goes here.
See if it's good
splitting up
soup.
a little bit here. Cross with another pin.
Oh, Cross
Gets
goes
the
in.
Sigma. Oh my goodness, goodbye Corin. Can he get the Tracer?
They're gonna push in on them now.
I don't know if Sea11's
Oh,
gonna
but
let
here
that go
comes-
unpunished. Here comes the mines. Cross is
They're able to get out of it.
now.
What a nice disengage.
What a... Oh my goodness.
Here comes the
Can you get us
flux.
lucky with this flux?
With the beat.
Nice beat from Shoya.
But it doesn't save Cross. It's a little too late.
Pretty big core. Oh, Bomb doesn't get anyone. It's alright. What a fight. Just,
Oh, but the big shatter
my
from
goodness.
Cross.
Big shatter from Cross. Snuck right back up
Oh.
on him. Got no sustain though, no supports here except for the Lucio.
Oh, that was nice from Sea11. I think they are going to get... Oh my god, he gets another boop onto Korean. And Super gets a pick onto Deer.
Kitty's trying to stop Zipkill from getting this res, but it's just not gonna happen.
Not happening. The,
Cosmic takes
the C9?
it. Oh my goodness. The C9 is incredible there.
wow.
I'm
That
truly...
was... I really
What?
thought that was C11's
I really
fight
thought that was
so many
C11's.
times. Yeah, especially on that last point. You know, they get all the picks, they finally build up the ultimates here, but they're just not able to get that last person every time. Someone's always stalling it out. And they come back, Super Ninja gets some picks, Cross gets some picks. Ooh, that was a nice flick from J Money on that. What an incredible play, and then unfortunately the C9. But that makes it 1-0 to KD.
1-0. KD said we lost our last game, that's it. We've had enough.
Yeah, they came out strong there, but that was honestly really good back and forth maps from each side. So I'm excited to see what we have on the next one as we move on to hybrid. We're going to be going into Blizzard World. I know how to do my job.
Nice. I'm gonna take this moment to eat one more slice of pizza. I will be back momentarily.
Cat's very unprofessional deciding to eat on the job. This stuff would never happen with a BX Hunter Brow Daddy cast. Just saying. We'll see any new lineups that come out as we move into this next map. I don't know what the score is on the Tier 3 game, but if you check out the Overwatch Awaits the second stream, you are going to see the first game of Tier 3 for this week, as we have Nova taking on Sandbagging Smirch. So that should be a fun one. We do have, again, Kosmic Dawn taking this first map over Sea11. At least Sea11 won their control map last week, too. We do have some new lineups coming in. Let's see what we have. All right, for KD, we have Cross and Rick this time. The Robber's going to move down into DPS. Super Ninja's still sticking there. And we're going to have Disco and
Canada
Kanan.
coming on the support.
Mm-hmm. And we also have Dr. Throbber. He moved over onto DPS. He was a really good Wrecking Ball. Obviously going against one of the better ones in Richard. Pretty much held his own.
Yeah. I'm not very familiar with Dr. Throbber. I didn't watch Katie's last game, but I know that Cross is an insane player, and he's recently captain of this team, and I'm assuming he only picked up equally as insane players, and that is proving to be true so far tonight.
Yeah, but C11, the World White Walker Core, they are force to recommend, and they do have a lot of players on the bench, and they do have some coming in. We have a entirely new tank lineup. Refug's actually moving up over to there with Chong Yoon, who actually I believe won support MVP for them in their last game. And you have Pog, one of the best, of course. He's coming off the bench, coming in to play DPS with Korean, who's moving into the DPS role, and then Zip, and then Xavier coming in. Actually, I think Chong Yoon actually may have won a different MVP. Regardless, they did win MVP last week along with Xavier. So some big guns coming in as we move into on the Blizzard world. Let's see if we can get some readies. Actually, I have KD already giving me the ready. Look at Cross. And you were going to bully him on this? I'm liking
He
this.
deserves it. He's done some terrible things to me with Junkrat's Reptire, and
That's pretty
I don't
true.
know
I've
if I'll
seen
ever
this.
forget. I've tried to forgive. I'm just not sure how successful that has been yet either. But gotta love the guy. Gotta just be in absolute awe of his grind sometimes.
All right, so we're just waiting on C11. I'm sure they have some strategy up their hand, and like I said, there's a lot of solid players in there. And that map, honestly, I really thought it could have gone to C11. Like, that was so close, so back and forth. Honestly, could have at least gone into map 3. I really thought C11 took it there. I was readily about to say it, and they came back. Super Ninja's a freak so far. All right, Pog gave the ready. We are good to
Very
go
true.
as we move into Blizzard World. Hybrid is definitely my favorite game mode. Blizzard World might be my least favorite of them, though.
Oh man, I love Blizzard World.
It's fine. I just like the other ones way more.
Initiating match.
It's fine.
I gotta say, I'm not huge on Numbani.
No, I get to play like Winston there. That's fun. I can play Winston here too, but I get to really play Winston on Numbani.
I think I've just got horrible memories of all the turret possibilities on Numbani.
I can't update Nightbot, which sucks.
Oh.
I don't have the permissions for that. We usually had Brow do it.
Oh.
We're gonna need to give you permissions to do that, Kat.
Oh man, yeah. I don't think I have mod permissions in the chat.
Yeah, we'll fix that. But for now, it is 1-0 to Cosmic Dawn.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We're gonna see Orisa Rhine with the Doom Soldier.
Oh, nice.
And the it's a heavy spam, but they do have the pick potential, I guess, with the Doom. Honestly, like, Katie's been running some, like, not your stereotypical lineups, I would say. But hey, they're getting value out of it and doing really well. So who am I to say what works?
4, 3, 2,
I
Are they gonna have Korean play Bastion? No, I didn't think so. This took a little while. They are gonna have the Hanzo, so they do have the scouting arrow to come out. They're gonna try to walk in and speed into the high ground.
With Korean on the Hanzo and Reflex on the Diva. I don't know if these double shields are gonna be a problem for very long.
They're gonna have to just watch out for...
Oh. Zen's down, Super's down for... That's 2 up for Sea11. We got Ryan v Ryan over here. Oh! Choggy takes it out on Crossfire.
That was really nice from Sea11. They're gonna have another contest here, Kosmic Dawn, at least from the Doomfist, who's low, but I think he gets a touch.
Oh, I don't know if they're gonna let him.
Yeah. That was really nice on the side of Sea11. They really brawled up there, so the Doom, he tries to get value, but they peel in the back. Meanwhile, Reflex slides onto the other side where the Soldier and Zen thought they were safe, and gets the pick with the DPS onto them, and that just blows up the fight. For Kosmic Dawn.
Trying to peek up top on the little turret thing.
Just trying to get some high ground control before Kosmic Dawn can.
Looks like Kosmic Dawn is gonna keep this high ground. Cross is down all by himself. Oh. Where's this going? No one with this slam. That's alright. Oh. Bomb takes their Baptiste. That's their main heals. They've only got Zen. Oh, 3. Oh my goodness, Hog. He's so sneaky.
So many ults coming out on the side of both sides. They're gonna try to walk in against the Bong, but they are gonna be able to get that. I really don't know if I'm feeling this Doomfist that they're trying to run right now. I don't know how much value they're like very much accounting for him, and they are gonna actually switch off the Orisa onto the Diva. Where did that ult go? Oh,
Dragon
what a
gets
nice
no one. It went to the next point. You can test with a third of a meter left. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it
He's
though.
every bit of damage that he can. Still gets demeched, but oh, risky res does not work out. And Sea11 takes point 2.
That was such a big shadow from Chongyun as Cross comes in for the pin from behind. Just stops that fight, gets the pick out there, and they're already down 2. And from there, they're just able to hold off before respawns come in. They're gonna push up. They're just gonna leave 1 on the cart. There's their Baptiste. Not a lot of heals up here, but they are just gonna show some control, and that's a big
wall.
But a nice window from Xavier.
Get out of this window. Cross is just pushing right past it. It's another dragon already.
Ooh.
Oh, Bomb gets 2, and the MR. They're gonna push in on that. I can't even keep up. Oh my god, there's faster than my camera.
Yeah, they're just gonna push into that. They get some early picks. The Immort has to come out against the dragons as they come in, and then because of that, the Diva Bomb just goes completely uncontested up top. Everything, all the resources expended, and it's over from there. Nice early window.
Nice window. Oh my god, but it's hacked and shattered. Oh no. Sea11 just wiping them right off the point. Mercy tries to res again. Immediately focused. What a push.
That was a very different experience from the first map. It seemed like they weren't even like accounting as much for the ultimates that were going to be coming out or just positioning from Sea11, which I think is a drastic difference from how they had their big holes on the first map. So we'll see what happens. That was a very nice push all around though from Sea11. Very efficient, great ult management usage, and just able to really steamroll. They have 3:47 left on the clock. That's incredible for Blizzard World.
They really didn't let themselves get stopped at any of these chokes. They just pushed straight through them. With how aggressive Cross was playing that round, I'm excited to see how Katie's gonna do on their push this time.
Yeah, they're just gonna go for a straight brawl. I really not a fan of the Zarya over the Diva, especially look, they're gonna most likely be going against a Soldier and a Hanzo. There's just so much spam in the game right now. I don't know how much value they can get unless they really get inside, like involved in a fight. And then Throbber's gonna be pretty much playing on their own, so we'll see if Pog can really handle Throbber, who's probably gonna be trying to dive into the back.
Greetings. Hello. Pool party. Sounds like a trap. Hello.
5, 4,
Greetings.
3.
We've got Dr. Throbber on the Echo, but no mercy for him.
Incoming.
Yeah, that can be dangerous, but
Very dangerous.
they can make it work. They're gonna pull back as they
taking the high
see.
ground.
Yeah, they're gonna just pull back, give up the high ground as they see what type of comp Katie's running. They know they want that brawl. They want to just spam it down, make them use as many resources as possible before they
Sea11's
can
gonna
get
try to
in.
funnel him in through the point. No, they're going around.
Come in.
Cross gets no
Crosses.
Oh my goodness. Both Rhines down.
Oop.
Oh,
I do have auto pause on, so
autopause. Nice.
but they
You
have
were
3 minutes.
thinking ahead.
I was.
Well, I'll take this time to give a quick shout out to Hungo for
Oh, and
stepping in for
Kanad
Twitch
left?
mod, added in that score for us.
Yeah, they have
Well, let's hope Super can make it back in. Oh. Oh my goodness. Not the servers. Not the...
Yeah, like I'm honestly triggered from our game from last
Right.
week. This is horrible.
Oh my god.
Alright, so it looks like Gnod is back in. We're just waiting on Super Ninja. But
Well,
there he
there
is.
he
Oh,
is.
good. Did not need to give warnings. Whew.
alright.
Alright, let me just make sure that they're all in. Cool. I'm
It says they're back in the game, but
starting us back up. Yeah,
Okay.
they'll pop up back in the top in a second. There they go. That's unfortunate. They're gonna lose
that's very unfortunate.
a minute's
They
worth
may
of
have
ult
been
charge
able to
there,
recoup
but they may have had something that happens. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to get back into it. Luckily, it's
Don't
not.
they
It's only a
know it?
minute. No one really lost complete ultimates. They can build both of those back up pretty quickly as well. So they're gonna try to push up to the high ground again, or partially. No, they're just gonna walk in. Camera's confused.
As long as they just try to push in with that shield up, they're gonna keep getting punished for it.
And there it is. Pog
Zarya's
does
playing
get
pretty
his
far forward here.
better in Throbber. It's hard. It's hard to heal the
Throbber's
Echo.
not
He's
getting
actually
the
gonna go
sustain
Doom
he
this time.
needs to do much. Both
It's
teams
nice
just
that-
doing a little bit of poke. No one's
Yeah,
pushing
trying to
forward
build
too
some
far.
ult. But just so many on the side of Sea11 from everything that's happened here so far.
There go dragons from Corrin. Windows out for Sea11. Oh man.
Robert finally gets a pick.
A traded DPS. There goes Cross. Is that it? Yep.
And they get Robber as
He's
well.
getting chased back to
And
their spawn.
look at that. There's 4 ults coming on the side of them. They're for Sea11 still. Their ult management is so solid and able to capitalize using them early so that they don't have to use 3 or 4. There are still a lot coming on the side from Kosmic Dawn. They're going to have both tank ults, which are going to be massive, as well as the 2 support ults and the Deadeye.
Cosmic Dawn's taking that high ground again.
They're going to go all the way
around. Pushing in from their spawn. Oh, the center bomb gets no one. Alright, that's a big beat. Cross is dropping. Shatter gets 3.
Reflex eats the grab.
Here comes Hog with the visor. Oh my goodness. They're just breaking off into little 3v3s. It's all over the place today.
It's so hard. They try to go all the way around, but it's 5 of them in there, and they're able to just get separated. The ults come out early from the side of Sea11, and they end up winning. And as well, another big one was Reflex eating that grab from Big Rick, pretty much negating the value that Zarya has here versus the Diva. So that's a massive one. They're gonna have 1 fight left. They're just gonna have to speed in and get on the point and just try to.
Oh my goodness,
Korean.
Sticks Ninja, no! Immort's out for C11, it's the Rhine down. Oh man, just Doom. Super's gonna try to run back with them legs. I don't think it's happening.
I don't think they
That
touch.
is unfortunate.
Victory.
Who knows what would have happened had Super not disconnected.
Yeah, it's 1-1 now. That is, again, that is unfortunate. I do think C11, though, just looked like the stronger team on this map. They look super
Oh my
dominant on their
goodness.
attack. Look at this play from him. Corrin, you're insane. Nice. And a big comeback, big statement map from C11 to bring it back to the... Where did Corrin go? Alright, I'm assuming he's gone for now, but we move on. We move on to the next map. I need to swap everything.
Oh yeah. We gotta
Settings.
get Siren
Temple of
spectating
Anubis.
C11.
Yeah, I'll get that in a second. Oh wait, Temple of Anubis. I'm stupid. It's right up top. Perfect. Move, swap all. As always, it would be really nice if it swapped the spectators, swap names, if it actually swapped all, but alas.
Man. I don't
Whoops,
know what is
didn't mean
going
to
on
do
with
that.
Overwatch's servers. Hopefully it was just Super Ninja himself.
Alright, I think this is all. Alright, so they're sticking with the same tank lineup, and it honestly looks so strong. Changyun looked great on the main tank. Reflex obviously plays a really solid off tank, had a massive eat with the Diva there. And it was just
He did not let their supports breathe for one single moment.
honestly his just defensive play in general. He was really blowing up Dr. Throbber, trying to engage with the Doomfist, just protecting his supports as well. Pretty much just shut any pick potential that he had over there. On DPS, who else did they have? They had Pog and J Money. And then Siren and Charles. Wow, noted Team Rocket Grunt.
Right? Charles Seventing, noted double agent of Overwatch Oasis. Map 3 Anubis, we're probably going to see Super Ninja on that Pharah again.
Alright, so we have Cross and Throbber again, and that looked like a really solid tank lineup from the first one. Cross is so aggressive.
Very true.
They probably need someone to go in with them. They have Ninja, and so they're pretty much just going with the lineup they ran in map 1, and they look so solid with it. It almost might be if it's not broken, don't fix it. So they're going to go back to the map 1 lineup and go from there. Now we just wait for the readies, and we move on.
I should start keeping a tally of how many times Cross just charges straight into their team and then absolutely blows my expectations out of the water by not dying right away.
It's pretty impressive.
I
They're
don't
giving
know
him
how he does
resources
it.
within it, but it's impressive to say the least. I wonder what they're going to run, if they're going to try to run. Like I said, I think some of the Cosmic Dawn lineups have been, like I said, not your normal stuff that you would see in a league game. They have run like Hog and Ball. I believe they had the rest of the line you'll see sometimes, but it's not like usually the double shield that you're expecting to see there. So I'm interested to see what sort of tank lineup they run here. And then on the side of Sea11, I'm going to assume they're going to be running like Reflex maybe on like the Roadhog. And then Chongyun again, I haven't really seen them before this, but they're looking super solid. I would assume that they would have played like some sort of shield, maybe either the Orisa, the Rhine. We'll see what they come out with. Do we have readies? We do.
We're still waiting on Sea11. Oh wait, no, we've got readies.
Wow, you lied to me.
I didn't mean to.
That's pretty sus.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Temple of Anubis. We are allowed to draw here, and it's not going to be the end of the game. I do wish at times that our league was first to 3 rather than like 4 maps, so that if someone's down 2 here and they draw here, it's not just the end of the game for them, pretty much. And then makes meaningless map 4s. But when you do have the 1-to-1, this map becomes vitally important. Don't really want to go into needing 2 maps at the end here. So we'll see what each team comes running out with. And yeah, they are going to have Chongyun on the Rhine, but they're going to keep Reflex onto the Diva, which I think is fine, especially if they think they're going to be some spam and Super Ninja. He was on the Pharah to start off, but now it's not even on the Widow.
Attackers incoming.
You got Dr. Throbber back on the ball.
So Dr. Throbber clearly likes to play like the disruptive characters. He likes to get in their back
That's
line.
what I've gathered so far.
Yeah, so if he can get the right engagement on it, but Sea11's really accounting for him. They're making sure to not let it happen and pressure him before he pressures them. They are gonna have Super Ninja gets a body shot onto Pog only.
We got Pog the Charles pocket.
Super Ninja goes over to the Ash instead.
Dynamite gets no run. Siren's being so sneaky up there. Let's hope nobody sees her.
Now goes into the Tracer. He's actually gonna pressure AK Pog down, but that's gonna just be a big from J Money.
ball. Can you get any picks? Oh, Hog says no.
I think the first person viewer is messing up. I don't know what the button is on this account, which just sucks. But I wonder if someone changed it. Anyway, yeah, this is just gonna be hard to break into, but they can build some ults here on Anubis. They can eventually start taking it. J Money almost at his goal as well as Siren.
It's an early pick on the Ana. Still pushing in.
Cross gets the pick. Cross gets 2 picks. There's no res
Katie
left.
gets the res. Katie's pushing in here. Oh, but here comes J Shmoney with the tire. Gets Super Ninja. Just tanks and Mercy on point. Ana's down again. That's very sad. But KD clears him out.
That was nice, and yeah, Throbber causes some disruption. He gets the mines on top of that high ground, which forces Chong Yun to fall down and cross. You know, we've seen him be aggressive all night. He goes aggressive again, gets the pick onto Chong Yun and gets another pick there, and they're able to finally walk it in. But this is where the point gets really hard. They're going to see if we can get some ult bombs, but I think the ult combi is in favor of Sea11, and they even get the early pick on the Super Ninja.
Kennedy's trying to go around, go around the little flank, but they are not letting him do that.
Cross trying to
Huge money.
push in. I don't know exactly what he's going for with that.
Alright, we see now that Cross does know how to back out.
You do like to bully him.
Big dynamite.
That's unfortunate. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
The ult comes off from Tracer, but nothing in this.
A huge anti from Disco Shoya. Man, Katie just cannot get any ground here. They push in, they back out, they push in, they back out. Sea11 is not making anything easy here.
And again, you see from the side of Sea11, they use 2 ults there. They open up with the window, and then as they start to push in, Charles pops the valve and it sustains them throughout it. And they already had the picks. Meanwhile, on the other side of Katie, I think they used 3 ults, and they're not even able to get a tick out of it. So it's just really nice ult management and communication from the side of Sea11. But that's what you expect from them. That's what they've always been good with. So they're going to try to push into dark this time as the mines come in on the other side, try to get the squishy, but they just go to the high ground. There's not much they can really do.
Cross gets the shatter. Embart's out though. Sea11 just will not let Cosmic Dawn's support stay alive.
And just with the 1 ult again, the mines came out from behind and didn't really cause like too much disruption. That's a big pick from Kanata, and Barbara, by the way, did switch over into the Diva now. After
you're gonna push it on that. Windows out. Oh man, Reflex got crossed with that rock. It's really finished him with the bob.
It's so hard to push in aggressively there. Like, one, there's no Lucius speed boost, so it's going to be slow to walk in, and you have to assume you know that there's as many ults as there were on the side of Sea11 as they walk in. Shangyun guys, pretty nuts. There's still 2 minutes though. They did cap first point relatively quickly, despite getting stalled out here.
That's true,
so,
but
you know,
man, Sea11
we've seen
time bank right
2
now.
CP again. Yeah, Sea11 really is eating away at it. And still, Changyu still hasn't reflex. J Money still has his Deadeye. Comes to early Nano. Oh, and he gets shattered.
Gets shattered and pinned. Oh no. Super gets Charles with the
Some picks coming here though.
pushing straight to point. Can they clean up when they do it? Looks like Sea11's got touch. No!
Wow.
He's literal inches from the point.
This will restore you.
They were able to get a couple of big picks. Kana getting a couple of headshots in that fight. I really thought it was gonna again just be over once Cross gets shattered and pinned with the Nano, but he stays alive with the Nano. Kana gets and so they have to push in on him. Kana gets a couple of headshots and they're able to take the fight. And that's 2 CP. You know, you get a big team kill and all of a sudden you have a minute 17 time bank and.
And then you do it again, and then you do it again.
I'll keep on doing it.
Man.
Ready for
You've got
battle.
Jaysh Money still on the Kree here. He honestly
Bastion.
does excellent work.
Come on, it's gonna be running the Bastion.
Is this? Oh, it's real. He's coming. Looks like he's just gonna bunker up with this.
I might, I might want to set up a little bit farther back, but if they can work this bunker, if they can work this bunker, and get the early picks before, you know, people like Pog and J Money can get picks, I'm gonna assume Sea11's gonna have to rotate as quickly as possible to the high ground. That's what they're looking to do, but
yeah, going far right.
no more out in there. And they grab it.
KD's not making any moves to go back yet. It looks like they're just going to try to fight them from...
And very smart from Sea11 to avoid the sidelines of the Bastion.
They still... Okay, there they go. It's one tick for Sea11. Oh my goodness, they're all over the place. Immort's out. Cross is just swinging away at Siren. And there goes
oh,
Charles,
what a rock. Oh, he still is. Oh,
there he goes.
Super Ninja. That was a really nice rotation from the side of Sea11. You know, they try to avoid the silence of the Bastion as much as they can. They're actually going to have Pog move onto the Hanzo, and they're going to move on to more of a dive with the tanks and the Zenyatta. Try to just get in on the bunker and then capitalize on the Discord. Reflex gets caught in that. Doesn't go down though.
Cross again.
And there it is. See, they stay underneath the bridge where the Bastion can't get him, and Pog gets the picks.
They're playing
instead.
that natural cover, yeah.
Yeah. The Throbber gets a couple of big picks, although Siren comes in with the... Oof. Never mind.
There goes Siren. Reflex does get crossed, though.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. No. Took himself out.
He goes for the rock onto the...
Oh my goodness.
onto the D.Va that comes in the close range by the time it hits. Is he gonna...
And what will gonna get out? Splash damage?
I mean, you can't eat it either. It makes no sense in the context of this game. Like, it still bugs me that you can't eat it as a D.Va.
Yeah. Looks like they're waiting for Jaysh Money. They're gonna get a full regroup before they push in here. Still holding this mid-high ground. It's really...
Yeah, it's so hard. Like I said, I don't normally... Here comes the early...
Here comes the bomb.
D.Va bomb.
Bastion gets out of the way in time. I'm impressed. I feel like Bastion walks 1.2 miles per hour half the time.
Every character walks the same speed except a couple are faster. Oh, with the window in the corner.
Oh, eats the noon. Oh my goodness. The Throbber is not giving up at this point easily. Here come Dragons.
Here comes Dragons. They do get...
One,
oh my god! Pog!
3, out of mech. Pog! Oh, there he goes.
But that should still be
But we've still
it.
got
They
Changyan
do
on
have
the
a
point.
spawn.
Just the supports. Immort's
Supports
out. Pog gets it down. I mean, reflex. God, these AKA guys.
Big Money gets it. Wow.
Shoya's down.
This is kind of just
Cross
pretty
is
much
back.
stalling it out now, and
Oh my
Bastion
god,
see
they
if he can
got
get some
Bastion
value.
coming in the ult, they got Bob on the point. Super Ninja's just gonna try to pick him off from the top here. He's got it out for Siren.
Changyan finally goes down, but I still don't think it's
Reflex gets the Ninja.
anyone gonna be able to.
He traded mechs.
Here come the supports now. They're really trying to keep stalling us out. Oh, Kitty goes for the res.
Oh my goodness,
No, they
Kitty.
do.
Risky res.
She gets quick spawn regardless. That was a.
Almost an equal time bank. They only had a little less than.
That was great from the side of Sea11. Really, like, Pog really opened that up. That was nothing until those dragons came out. But he gets behind them, gets 3, I think, and just, you know, the spawn advantage just comes into play after that. We're going to try to take Dark here over on the right. Cross is going to meet them here. It's Pog coming in with the pulse bomb. Oh, Shadow gets blocked.
Cross gets his Shatter blocked. There's bomb. Gets Siren only. Immort's out early. Pog's really trying to get him from behind with this Tracer, but
They're still trying to keep this
Genji's
fight going
not
because of the ult that they have, even though they're down to Lucio. At least amount of heals. And
Charles gets the Diva. There goes Cross. Oh no. Oh no. Bomb clears the point for him. Oh, we're sneaking from behind in the cubby. Getting a little stall. Here comes Ball. Oh my goodness. Robert's gonna get
Cross gets Charles. And a big shatter! They lose beat as well.
Jay's Money with the noon.
Oh, but J Money. Can anyone touch? They're gonna have Kitty, I think, on the Moira. Anyone else?
Calculated her on that one. Oh my goodness.
The exact same time bank.
Exact same time?
That's
That's
you don't see that every day.
ridiculous.
I do think once that fight really changed on that fight when I think it was Siren who's playing the Lucio. She dies first, but in the dark room. But Sea11 still stays in there. They're just kind of waiting it out, trying to get for something to happen. They don't really need to disengage too much. It's not too much of a loss to have your Lucio in that room. You know, you're already there. I wish Cosmic Dawn would have been a little more aggro into that room, gone in on them is better because they're gonna have the numbers in that fight. But they don't. Eventually, they start getting picks once Cross does finally aggro after their resources are back up, and then they get some picks. That almost was a nice save from the side of Crossfire. I think he gets 2 picks as well as a massive shatter in there. But J Money,
This map is
so many
truly
picks.
the unstoppable force and the immovable object.
It's crazy.
Katie's playing fast and just outright crazy most of the time. And Sea11 is, as usual, just slow and calculated.
It's honestly, yeah, it really is these 2 different styles that you're seeing.
5, 4, 3.
They're gonna go right back to the same comp that they were running before. Kanata from the Hanzo, Throbber on to the Wrecking Ball, trying to probably build up those mines as quick as they can. They're gonna rotate, try to just get onto the point.
And charging straight through, turrets down.
Oh, what a nice pin from Chongyun.
Goodness.
Very nice pick.
Fully just thought that Reflex was Chongyun on the other side of Crosshair.
I mean, Reflex did get the final blow, I think, onto it, but Chongyun definitely got the in there.
I can't see.
They're going to have another push, though. That minute 17 does give them the full 30 seconds that they try to engage. Not everybody gets in. They're trying to push in onto the right side, as you'll probably see in more of your comp games.
Dr.
the
Robert's just a
Mega.
little pest on this ball. He's not letting J Money just get the picks as he wants up there.
That's a massive shatter from Chong Yun in this room. Immorts are out. Just more damage
Robert's got
coming
touch
out.
here.
Can I get the pick on the
Spin
Pog?
to win. Can we do it? Oh my goodness.
No, doesn't look like it. Kitty's trying to touch.
Kitty does
Oh.
not get the touch, and there's ball anyway. I mean, bomb. My goodness, I can't speak.
That's a
Yes,
nice
I can't
full
speak what's
hold,
going on.
but Katie gets the same exact task. A minute 17. Don't give up a tick. I wonder if they run the Bastion again. Just try to really bunker
You
down
really
again.
you
It
backed
held
for the
them
tie
so.
this time.
Match.
I did. This is honestly, if this happens, I guess it's my fault. But it
It's
guarantees
your
us map
fault.
5. You're the.
You're right.
I guess we can't go to a map 6.
No way, I got work at 5:30. This goes to map 6, you're solo casting.
Ready for battle.
And they are. They're actually going to go with the Pharah Bastion though instead of the. I think Super was on the Ashe last time. To just try
They
to give
might be
it
able to
spam
hold
from
it
another
if-
way.
Bastion sets up a bit higher, a bit further back this time. Reflex is really just gonna... I think he's gonna dive right on him.
Pog's actually going to go the Echo. I think they're just expecting it as well. They're going to have both Pog and now J Money onto the Hanzo. So
Dr. Thraba on the Sigma here, he's gonna try to get reflex back for some of those accretions.
yeah, I really like Robert so much more on the Sigma. Like he's playing well on like on the ball, but I just think when he plays with the team, they just look so much more coordinated and able to sustain against the pressure and coordination of Sea11. But it's hard to push into Bash and Pharah. There's so much spam, especially on console. It is quite difficult. Pog's gonna try to go around.
He's trying his hardest.
Reflex gets in. He actually goes down.
Big counter bid from Cross, my goodness, turned right around for it. Both Emirates are out.
Cross does go down to Pog with the focusing beam and the damage boost. Kanal's gonna try to push back up. They're gonna stop the res with the Pog, and they get the res with the Crossfire, and they get one more fight here. Do they get the pick on this? Charles, oh, Cross!
Oh my goodness.
I wasn't sure he'd be able to get one. He gets both with the same fire strike, and that's gonna be massive to the stall. They're gonna really not have them to push in. They're gonna have to push in with the 4 and hope that the final 2 get back together.
We've already taken a little over a minute here. They're really just...
And they have to go
making it
straight
so
onto the
difficult
point.
to get to the Bastion. Inward's out already. Reflex has touch.
Klaus
but doesn't
meets
have the
them.
Sustain. Oh my goodness. Inward's out for KD. They're all focused on Reflex.
Bastion
Poor guy.
does go down.
Here comes
Pog
Pog.
needs the gun.
He gets the copy on the Rhine. Oh man, even 2 Rhines can't take down Crossfire. Look at this guy. My goodness.
And Hanzo is just the last one. J Money does go down eventually, and we are getting a tie on map 3.
My God.
Wow. All right, it's still 1-1. This is a good game.
1-1-1.
Play of the game.
Oh, Pog, this has to be the play of the game. This really, honestly saves it from not being a full hold.
Dragons
some
from
money
their own
already.
spawn.
Just not expecting it. Robert eventually goes down. I think he gets another pick there as well. Oh, J Money, so close. All right, let's bring us back. Back to the lobby. I have to move everyone back.
Swap sides. Do we have any swaps?
Yeah, let me know about that. I'll handle all this side.
For anyone just tuning in, we are fully tied up. It is 1-1-1 right now.
All right, so the winner of the next map is actually going to be the winner. I keep forgetting that this actually is not first of three. It is the 4 maps. So the winner of the next map
Just
is
the
just
4
going to be
maps,
the.
yeah.
It is Dorado, I believe. No, none of the maps. Dorado. Spectate red. Spectate red. Spectate red. Spectate red. Spectate blue. Everyone else good. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so it looks like they're going back to their map 2 lineup.
Mm-hmm. Got Cross and Rick on the tank.
Actually, just Swab is just they're not going with different one. They're keeping everything else the same. They're just straight swapping Throbber and Rick.
Just waiting for Sea11.
Here
Alright,
comes
we got
Richard.
and Reflux. Alright, and then zip in for Charles.
We do have Korean in chat now since he is gone for the evening. Unfortunately, it was a draw. Korean. It was a really good map, though. Pog had a crazy play to save that game. Who are you thinking for MVP so far, Kat from Texas?
Man.
I'm asking you because
Pog is playing crazy tonight, but so is J Money.
Yeah, this is hard, but so is Super Ninja. Kanaz really getting in crazy plays. There is a lot going on here. Korea, when he was playing, I think being out the last couple maps is gonna hurt him in his MVP chances, but he's looked insane.
Really did a lot for Sea11 on the Sigma there, especially on Ilios.
I'm really liking Chong Yoon on tank, but same for Reflex as well. They're kind of popping. There's a couple of candidates ready to go. All right, KD has their ready in. Something else I appreciate, this game's going pretty quickly. There's it's pretty nice when you know how to like run lobby and get things going quickly.
All right.
They even had a little pause in there.
Be careful.
I'm the more experienced.
No shade to our stream team brethren.
I'm the more experienced stream team person here. You just follow my lead.
That is true.
Miss Mod. Narc. Oh, looks like Pog typing. Yep, we are ready.
Right.
Let's go,
we got
folks.
Readies. Wait.
Oh, wait. We can just pause. We can just pause.
Lineup is not right. Hello? Richard and Reflex, Pog and J Money. Oh, Xavier and Siren.
Oops.
Alright.
I'm just going back to lobby real quick.
Yeah.
You said Xavier
and for Zip.
Okay.
And you were just talking about how experienced you are at all this.
That's honestly not my fault. It was edited, so
yeah, who sneaks in and edit like that? Pog, when you're rewatching, I'm shaming you right now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we good. We're going in.
Traveling to Dorado.
Maybe Pog loses MVP for that. Making me look bad in front of chat. No, I wouldn't do that. I love Pog.
Charles is trying to bribe Katie to throw the game for free Twitter clout. Chat is a disgrace. I'm closing it for now.
As me and you said, I'm kind of mad at Charles on Twitter right now. He tagged the wrong Twitter for me. Please don't forget, people. It's the BX Hunter. If you're gonna add me in anything.
Not just any BX Hunter. It's the BX Hunter.
You just at BX Hunter instead, which I think had like weird photos of cars on there if you click it. So go give that guy a follow too, though. He seems cool. Got a good name. All right, what do we have here? We're gonna see Richard over onto the ball. They're gonna go with the
interesting
with the heavy
ball
dive and
here.
Have J Money over onto the soldier for the spam there. Meanwhile, we're gonna go against the Rhine Diva. Just a lot of poke coming out with the Ash Torb as well.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Turret already gone. Not the ideal position.
Turret, yeah. Pog's just already.
Comes Richard.
Man, this guy plays Echo like me.
Like the best.
Here comes Richard. Getting them slammed, building that ult charge. He's about to have mines and bet just a bit more of this team fight.
It is gonna poke. Cross eventually does fall down to stop the push of the cart. But the dive, and they're really gonna have to just deal with Richard coming out on the back line. When he gets really low.
Swinging. Shield's almost broken. My goodness, there it goes. Edward's out. The Sea11's low here, but there goes Siren. Alright, they back out, yeah.
They do have Nano coming in on from Xavier. I don't know if they want to like pop down onto Richard or something.
They're just steadily pressing. They're just playing back, playing safe. Those mines, my goodness.
Or they'll just use mines and win with that.
Yeah.
Richard's a freak. He's really strong. He gets the mines behind them. They have to push in, and they get the rest of the picks as they come in. There is going to be a switch coming in from Kitty. She's actually going to go into the Zen. Probably just trying to get probably the Discord onto like Richard or something, just to pressure him out. But
I mean, every second that he's alive in these team fights, he's getting 20 ult charge.
Oh, nice pin from Krab.
Big pin, but it doesn't even get him. Oh my god. He's able to get
They
back
need
to
to
the
watch
point.
J Money with the visor from behind right now. Yes,
Ninja out. Pog gets solo shattered. Oh no.
They're just not even letting them get stable, and that's what you really want with this, with this ball diva comp.
All alone out here. He's about to get chased down.
That's exactly what you want. Don't let them get set up. Here comes another mine from Richard, just completely cutting them off.
You're gonna be up for the next minute and a half.
Bob hits the pillar instead of Scar.
Window out for Katie. Torb's doing his best to hold this point. Here comes Cross, charging him right into the lava.
Winner gets picks.
Oh.
Cross is still staying on the point.
Very risky res on reflex there. He gets the remake.
The remake does most of the damage on the Cross
yeah.
there. They're gonna pick out Rick in the end.
Sea11 cleans him up, takes point 2.
And here it comes again. Cross actually gonna search out the hog, try to just deal with Richard.
In the bank here.
Again, just not letting them get any sort of piece, really. Gonna hold the high ground. Richard's gonna come in.
Kitty's trying to keep this Discord on Richard. They're just... He's moving too fast for them to even do anything about him. Bomb gets no one here. Siren with another throw. Right beside both the tanks. We got crossback on the hog. Richard's not happy about it. Oh, but he gets out again. Tog absolutely obliterates Richard here.
Hog. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
This is just...
Mines again, this is a slaughter.
Yeah, this is just one, like, fight win just pooling over and pooling over. They're not really letting them get anything here.
Cross gets back out, can he at least slept? Oh my goodness. It's a
Wow.
good
3:25 on the clock.
there.
I've got you in my sight.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
That is quite the attack. Again, they look really solid on these once they get the cart pushing. They really you saw it on Blizzard World, you see it again here, but this time it's with a different tank lineup, and they just really just keep pushing into them, don't let them get any sort of room to breathe, and there's nothing they can really do to stop it. They kind of made switches once they get to the third point. It gets really late. They go like the hog, the brig, but at that point, I think they get one pick eventually with the McCree stun onto Richard, but then J Money gets the visor from the top. There's not much. The resource is already expended. He gets some picks up there. They try to focus him, and there's nothing else they can do about the rest of the team. It's going to be different, though. They're going to be against the double shield now. Richard over onto the Orisa and Reflex over onto the Sigma. While Katie's going with their own dive. This time we're going to go with the Winston, though, instead. See if they can build some primals, get some nanos onto him as well, as Disco is going to be on the Ana. And then Super Ninja on the Farah. That's going to be probably primarily onto like Xavier and J Money to handle that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me.
Stop the
We got
payload.
Cross on the Winston here. He's probably about to jump up on this high ground. Oh, playing with his team a bit.
He's going for the high ground.
Hog is relentless on this Echo. Sea11 is just meeting them at every push.
Yeah,
Any
it's
fight
hard.
anywhere.
Cross's first jump over, or second jump over onto the high ground over here, he double falls down. He gets pulled, rocked at the same time, and he gets obliterated in a second. He does switch over to the wrecking ball this time, trying to do exactly what Richard did to them. So I think C11's comp is probably a bit more suited for handling it. Kosmic is trying to push the cart at the moment. He's gonna go from behind, see if he can knock some people down.
Just rolling through, getting some ult charge, doing it again. Oh, he
Look at
knocks
the soldier.
J Money. He's just gonna go. Oh, and he's chasing him down. Oh my goodness. This is the scariest game of cat and mouse I've ever seen in my life.
Paul gets Super Ninja instead, though.
And
Pull
J
the
Money
CPS
visors
down.
from behind and gets.
Oh my
down
god,
it
J
anyway.
Money.
So I'm thinking about that MVP now.
Yeah, I'm. J Money's. That guy's pretty good, huh? Who would have
Pretty
thought?
good.
Changing position.
Not
We're gonna hold
too-
here. There's some old
Discredit
good, both
Hog.
support. I think they're gonna visor the bongos. Probably gonna be with you first here.
We got Super Ninja just trying to get Pog down on this soldier. Hog copying the diva again. Oh, Big Rick tries to go for the bongo and he gets punished for it. Oh, he's down. It's just Anna on point, all alone. She's absolutely deleted. Inward's out.
It seems like they try to go for a dive onto one person. Sea11 immediately just responds and, like, you know, defends it, and then they have nothing to get out. And at that point, you know, they just melt them. And then obviously bongos are so strong, it built up other ults. Does so much damage output, and it's so hard if you can't get it. Like you said, Big Rick goes for it, but pays for it with his life.
They don't even have time to think about a plan B. Oh, Reflex does not want to let them touch this point. Oh, Richard gets caught a day before he can noon. And Cross with the mines this time gets Pog, who's rezzed immediately.
There's still both DPS and the support's coming back. Big Rick's just trying to push his card. Oh, Super Ninja.
Super. Oh my goodness, just charging head first straight into Reflex here. Got Inward down. Oh, and they just cornered
nice
themselves
purple.
there.
Yeah, that was nice from Big Rick to get the card as far as he did. Super Ninja almost doesn't getting, or does get it when killing all the squishies eventually by building up his ult. So it was almost a nice full hold, but it's still so much of a time bank difference. I don't know if they even push it, if they're gonna have more time.
Cross got split. Cross is gonna get punished here. There he goes.
That's a nice dive in theory. He gets a lot of cleave damage, but like you said, they get split and he just gets blown up because of it. And now Sea11's gonna try to capitalize and stop the card. Nature does take down J Money. Super Ninja gets 2.
Siren's just dodging every shot here, it seems. My goodness. Oh, there she
Super Ninja
goes.
gets 3.
Pog with that beam, my goodness, he's so ridiculous.
Here comes the Diva Bomb from Pog, a little too high to get anything. Nothing with
But
the
boy, was
remake
it
kill either.
intimidating.
Nice.
Katie's just powering through here. They're not letting themselves get too slowed down. They've only lost a
Siren
minute.
gets the res onto Reflex. Oh, super. I don't know how I feel about these windows, unless you're switching afterwards. How much value you get with the 2.
Richard down. And there goes Pog. Oh my goodness, super.
And a drastically different point 2 versus point A. Again, their time bank is not already less than that, but they can keep this snowball going. Especially they're just letting super go really uncontested on this soldier.
Oh, get out of
They can
there.
keep going. Rick does get out. Oh,
Katie's
super
getting
goes
a
down to
level.
Pog.
Super's down. God. Pog's just getting in there and mowing him down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever they need to, and Pog's been doing this for several seasons now. Whenever they need to, you can just go Tracer and get like at least 2 picks to stabilize the fight.
Looks like. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, they sleep Richard, but he gets out immediately.
Saturday's trying to go for the flank.
He went for the pulse, but it doesn't get too much value. That's what you don't want. Yeah, especially from where it was.
Here come. Oh, traded with the bombs.
They lose the pulse. They're getting trades, but that's just going to go on the side of the advantage of the defense with the spawn advantage, point 3. They need a hard team fight and they got 1 chance left.
Can Rick get out? He does it. It's back with his team.
But Shoya goes down first again.
Once again, man, Sea11 just will not let
Kanad
Katie
in the
supports
back.
take a single breath.
This will heal you.
Pog's still just a little... It's like a little wasp up here on this high ground.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Just getting none.
I played against him so many times, and he's just like an annoying little pest to deal with.
Absolute pest.
Super, oh.
Xavier pushes him back with that cold there, but Super responds. Oh my goodness, no.
They don't really get a chance to fully regroup ever, with just early picks coming out over here on the side.
Cross is going for a Hail Mary in here, getting the Nano, trying to 1v4. And he gets the pulse, oh no. It's just Shoya on point. Goodness.
Yeah, it's looking like this is going to eventually go to Sea11. Super Ninja is touching, but he just eventually gets
on him.
And that's going to be a 2-1-1 win for Sea11. What a good game. That was a lot of back and forth throughout the entirety of the match. I do think overall...
Got whiplash.
Yeah, I do think overall Sea11 probably ended up deserving it. You get the Mercy play of the game, by the way? Jeez.
Very interesting.
Sheesh. Okay. Okay, Siren.
Noted. Alright, let's wait for some MVP noms. Are we going to do some interviews?
We certainly can if you would like.
It's up to the teams, really.
It's up to actually everybody involved if they want to do it, but...
Well, I mean, not... Well, yeah.
Usually I'll wait to go over my MVP choices before the teams, until the teams say theirs. So I'll hold off on it. But this was a solid showing. Sea11 though, they're starting off 2-0 in Tier 2. They're looking like they're making the jump up from Tier 3 to Tier 2, and they're looking like they're going to be one of the contending teams as they move forward. The season's going to be moving by very, very quickly. I think they may change some dates, but regardless, it's not going to be long, no matter what, especially within Tier 2. So this is an excellent start for them. Kosmic Dawn, unfortunately, they go down 0-2, but they have played some very strong teams, and they've gone. The first game that they lost was 3-2. This one is 2-1-1. They could have gone either way, so they're far from out of it. They're looking like a very strong team as well. They have some amazing players. Super Ninja, Kanad, their DPS were really going off tonight. Cross had some big plays as well, and their supports are always going to be solid too. So nothing to look down on for tonight, but this is definitely just a big win for Sea11 to again go to 2-0 in their first season in Tier 2. I don't think we have any noms just yet, although Pog and Cross are typing.
Richard and Xavier, KD,
Super,
Ninja,
and
Disco.
All right. Which one? Where do you want to start first? Tank, DPS, or?
Let's go with tanks first. I think that's gonna be. Honestly, they're all gonna be tough, but.
I could. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I could certainly see it going to Richard. He did only play, I believe, 2 maps throughout it, but he very much popped, especially within that last map.
Absolutely made his presence known.
And obviously he is getting the nomination from the team, which I do take into consideration. I'm very much a fan of Chong Yoon. They played 2 great maps as well, but then again, that is 2 maps, and then you also have Replex, who's super solid across 3 maps. So I think it can go either way. I do think that they were Cross again. I think had a great game. Rick and Throbber as well were super solid. But I do think the tanks of C11 definitely deserve the MVP for tonight.
Definitely.
So I'm fine with getting into any one of those 3. Do you have any preferences for that?
I'm torn between Richard and Reflex. I mean, Richard absolutely dominated every map that he was in, but Reflex was there every minute with the. He was peeling for his team. He
That's
was
what I
diving when he
kind of
needed
think as
to.
well. Yeah, I'm kind of in favor of giving it to Reflex there.
All
His
right,
diva, and again, he had the massive eat on Blizzard World, I
that
believe it
grab,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fine with giving it to him. DPS, I think, is going to be quite tough. I think there was
Mhm.
really four main people who played DPS. It was a little bit different, like Throbber and I think Korean played one map each, but really it was Super, Pog, Kanad, and
J
J Money.
Money. Mhm. I'm leaning toward Pog here,
Yeah, I think I'm.
especially on those last few maps with that Echo. I mean,
And his Hanzo pretty much saved that
I
point
might be
on.
a little biased toward Echo Hanzo players, but
That's pretty true. You are an
I was
Echo.
I was absolutely blown away with that dragon from the spawn.
And then we do have. So I'm fine with giving it to Pog there. I do think maybe even like an honorable mention to Super Ninja, I think would be,
For
fair
sure.
for everything that KD did tonight, and especially what he was pumping out, because he was hard carrying fights as well at times. So I'd be
This
fine with
definitely
giving
was
him the.
not an easy game for either team.
Yeah, I would definitely be fine with that. And then for supports, I know he only played two maps, but I very much liked Xavier, especially on that last map. His Ana was insane. Uh, Siren had big plays.
Hmm.
I think this was a really solid, team all around. Uh, do you have anything for support?
I I really can't I can't choose on this one. I really can't. I mean, man, Ziptail was in there with those reses, but so was Siren. I think Siren did get to the game a little late, but I
But they
mean,
did kind of pop when
once
they
she
were
got
there.
there, yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
she's
pop
kind of.
got that freaking play of the game.
That's true. I maybe we should give it to Siren for especially
Yeah,
for getting play of the game. I'm fine
that's
with
all
that.
right.
I do want to give at least the honorable mention to Super Ninja, giving all three MVPs to Sea11. I don't want to take any credit away from
Yeah.
Cosmic Dawn tonight. I think they played excellently. I just think that these three players really shined tonight. I don't think
Hmm.
that we are getting any sort of interviews. They're not really
It
saying. I'm
looks like a
kind of fine
no.
with that. I'm kind of fine with that. If they don't want to, it's all good. But
It gives us time to get back to Overcooked.
that's pretty true. If anyone has the PS5, Overcooked All You Can Eat is free for the month.
Or free right
I
now.
highly recommend it. You can play with me, Kat, XLar from Team
You
Rocket.
don't
Just
want to
hit us
play
up.
with you don't want to play with me and Hunter. We are not very nice in the kitchen. You ever see
Cat
Hell's
yells way too
Kitchen?
much. Cat yells way too much.
That's
All right.
very true.
Let's close this stream for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Again, this is C11 winning in week 2, 2-1-1 over Cosmic Dawn to go 2-0 on the season. Our MVPs are going to be AKA Reflex, AKA Pog. Look at the AKA boys.
Right.
And
Lady of Siren.
just Siren on the battle net now, though.
Just
So,
Siren, very true.
and
And
again, an honorable
honorable
mention.
mention, of
Yeah,
course, to Super.
perfect. Well,
Gotta give the shouts outs to my
I
boy.
don't know if the other game is still going. It looks like it might be. So go ahead and check that out. There's a couple of other games going on tomorrow, including Team Rocket's game against Tater Tots. So be on the lookout for that. Xavier, your team's going down. But otherwise, thank you so much. You all have a lovely night. Goodbye.
Good night.